Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd. This is the Progress Report.
First serve off with the most lit.
Hey, we got our special guest, man. What's going on, Parlay?
Hey man, what's poppin', man? The Progress Report, Britt.
Right.
What's up, though?
For sure. Now, we appreciate it, man. You know, this is our second go-round, man. We appreciate all the support. We know you just dropped the new EP. And like Excel said, you know, you've been going crazy on the internet. You know what I mean? So we wanted to chop it up with you, see what you had going on. So what's going on? How you doing right now with all this coronavirus shit going on?
I'm just staying put. I'm just taking the time right now just to put a whole bunch of plans together, get some visuals together, get some more content ready for when we come out of this. It's just a good plan period for me. You know what I'm saying? While everything's on hold, just go ahead and get my thoughts together, and not just get my thoughts together, but to put the plan together to spring into action.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, has anything changed for you? Like, besides the fact that we ain't allowed to, you know, really be out like that?
No, I don't really be out like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? When I move, I'm moving to the money. I'm going to some business. Other than that, I'm sitting here trying to plan new ideas. You know what I'm saying? Writing, listening to music. I'm in my own zone.
True. Hell yeah. We've been seeing everybody been going on live, been doing these battles back and forth. But, you know, you and Fabo kind of changed the tempo. Like, instead of, you know, doing song for song, y'all just kind of had a discussion, a debate rather, you know, who started what when it comes to a dance. So kind of elaborate on that a little bit. What, you know, how that come about?
No, it was a post that said who started snap music, and like I say, I just took it as a part of hip hop, a part of the culture, to just speak on that situation, because on the past 20 years, it's a conversation nobody has ever talked about or ever spoke on. But we mean the most hip hop in the past 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop been up 40 years. So for the past 20 years, majority of the sound like Bankhead. That's big, and that's something that nobody talk about. And then when it comes to hip hop, you know, you got the music and you got the culture. We impacted both.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Made niggas start having fun, and we made you start wearing big clothes. So I don't care where you was from, where you stayed that you dressed like us. Facts.
Yeah, the old joints right there. She took that with the old joints.
Still need my shit signed, you know what I mean?
I'm a sign on my promise. I am. You know what I'm saying? Even if we fast forward from there and we talk about the shop boys who came right behind us on Bankhead, they changed the culture again. They brought everybody back to the slim clothes, to the fitted clothes. You see what I'm saying? Bankhead, to me, I think we like the Motown of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The last 20 years don't happen like this would not never happen if we want to pop this shit off and got this shit started. Have these people will never have these A&Rs, have these sub labels. A lot of these people at labels would have never got an opportunity if we would never do what we did. And this shit niggas never talk about it. So I just feel like it was a time to just shine some light on this conversation.
Right.
It was definitely necessary. I seen the live on Twitter. Now it seemed like y'all been cool right prior to that, but it seemed like some of the stuff he was saying is like that's your first time hearing it. From your reaction, it looked like it was your first time hearing that.
See, like, what people fail to realize, they got to understand is when a lot of people met me, they met me for one thing. And people didn't know me for music. You see what I'm saying? Like, I started rapping in college, you know, before anybody in my hood or Bankhead ever knew I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? But in the hood, niggas knew me as I was rapping, my name would play. And see, niggas knew me in the hood for hustling, you know what I'm saying, and on the street shit, but niggas didn't know I rap. You know what I'm saying? So like a whole 2000, 2003, I had like one of the hottest songs in the street called Money. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm still in college. You know what I'm saying? And then going back and forth to college, we did White Key. And then I went back for my sophomore year. And then I ended up getting expelled, you know what I'm saying, from fighting and shit. When I came back, Money was like the hottest, White Tee was like the hottest song in the streets. Then we linked up with Coco Brother and Raheem, and like 3 months later we had a deal. So this shit like happened in like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? From the white tee. It happened that fast. You know what I'm saying? And that was we got our deal in 2003. We dropped our album in 2004. You know what I'm saying? But even in 2004, we still really didn't hear no music from people. We the reason why people want to start rapping. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, by the time 2004, I had Money Remix featuring D4L, White T, and Oh I Think They Like Me. We had 4 songs out by the time everybody started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Then when everybody started rapping, that's when I dropped Lean With It, Rock With It. For a lot of people who don't know, the Franchise Boyz wasn't even on Lean With It, Rock With It. That was my song. You know, me and my artist. Lean With It, Rock With It was already on the radio, #1 song on the radio in Atlanta without the Franchise Boyz even on it. So in 2005, Oh I Think They Like Me and Lean With It, Rock With It was like the hottest songs in the streets right then. You see what I'm saying? Because at the time, I really I was on kind of like my solo thing and doing my label thing. So that's why I wasn't on Oh I Think They Like Me. Because at the time I was kind of doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody I put the song originally was my artist. You see what I'm saying? So when we got to deal with JD, and we needed another song after Oh I Think They Like Me, it only made sense for me to, you know what I'm saying, put the rest of the boys on Lean With It, Rock With It.
Why you and Fabo ain't just do like a hit battle back to back like shit for the Snap era? Y'all can still do that shit now.
We got too many hits.
That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, when we get the song 5 and 6 and 7, then when they gonna start playing? You know, because you got, like I said, in 3 years, we had the hottest music out in the world, not just on Bankhead, but even on Bankhead. I'm not just talking about the songs I'm talking about. I had other songs that were playing. I had other artists who had songs playing. But if you want to talk about the Franchise Boyz, when we do White Tee, Oh I Think They Like Me, Oh I Think They Like Me remix, because the song that y'all heard was the remix. That wasn't even the original song. You see what I'm saying? Coming Undone remix with Coin. Every time the beat drop, Say Song remix with Mariah Carey. Like shit, we don't have White Tee. Like we got, you see what I'm saying? Like this the song battle went. You know, you got to be able to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on song battles. Never no back and forth.
Hey, I think that'll still be a live ass battle though, man. That's Snap.
They would though.
Fuck.
I think the battle about the song, if we played the music that we was hearing back then, like a lot of these songs y'all never heard.
Yeah.
So I think like a Pool Palace reunion set was playing all the music from these times. If all the hits would be big for the city, because
absolutely,
even though we bullet had this movement and D4L came with us and we did all this successful stuff, like we weren't the only thing that made all this shit work. There's a lot of people, and a lot of DJs who put energy into this shit too for it to even grow to be what it is.
Nah, that's a fact. Well, speaking of that, who were you like fans of at the time? Like, who else was you riding to and listening to?
I didn't listen to music. You got like at this time, it was crunk music was out.
Hell yeah, Crime Mob.
I was about like this, but like Crime Mob came out in 2004, same year we dropped.
Yeah,
we dropped White Tee, but White Tee had been out already a year before that. You know what I'm saying? So when we started, it really wasn't no rappers beside mainstream rappers. So we listened to the music that was on the radio, but I like the people like Diablos. I used to listen to Sammy Sam, City Boys. I listen to a lot of street music because the guys who were rapping, I knew them. You know what I'm saying? Before the Franchise Boyz got on the radio, if you weren't a mainstream artist, you didn't get on the radio. We the first group to get mainstream play, and we didn't even have a deal. We didn't even have a label at the time.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like this stuff happened like fast. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever stars anything and say that the whole world finna be on this shit. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy that we had at that time and the rawness. I don't know how to explain it. It just happened. I don't even know how to explain it. It just happened.
So before the songs, were y'all already doing that dance as well, like snap dance?
The thing about it is, the Lean With It, Rock With It dance wasn't even a dance until I came up with the song. All right. If you go watch White T video at 4 minutes, 1 minute and 46 seconds, even throughout the whole video, like we doing the lean with it, like, but we're lean, brush each other's shoulder off. We just, it was just like a little sway. You know what I'm saying? Years down and later, I had my homie Daryl, RP Daryl. He used to do this little dance in the trap where he be rocking. He used to be snapping his fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? He did this little dance, and he a gangster. You know what I'm saying? And we used to hype him up when he did it, and that's why I came up with the snap and the rock. I took what he was doing, mixed what we was doing on White T video, and that's how I got the lean with it and how I got the rock with it. That's how I got this finger snap. So when we put the song Lean With It, Rock With It, I came up with the concept and the dance in my head. I got the name from one of my artists, one of the guys who was on the original Lean With It, Rock With It. On one of their songs, Big Hill Squad songs, he say, I lean and I rock with it. He was talking about dancing in the club to this song they had called Jig. And that's what gave me the idea to name the song. So I got all these artists together. I called the producer. I said, I got a concept. What we going to do? My little homie Parlae, who on the song, I went and picked them up, and the whole way I told him the hook, and we went back and forth. I said, I'm gonna say lean with it, you're gonna say rock with it. And I was like, lean with it, he'll say rock with it. We did this like 800 times from the west side to the east side. So we sat down, we still didn't even have a beat yet. You know what I'm saying? We sit down with my homie Buck. My homie Buck put the bass line and shit in. You know what I'm saying? Then he put the clap in, and then I was like, ooh, put this sound in there. And then he put the sound in there, and then Parlay was like, ooh, put this sound in there. And then Parlay was the dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? And then Buck put another sound in there, and I was like, hey, bro, put some snaps on there because we're going to snap on the dance. And the Buck was like, nah, man, we don't know nobody using no snap. That's cheesy. You know what I'm saying? He was going back and forth. So what happened was we ended up putting the snaps on the hook. I mean, we ended up putting the snaps on the verse part, and we ended up putting the clap on the hook. So on the hook of Lean Rock with it, it's snaps and claps and snaps. And on the verse, it just snaps because it went with the. And this is the first time niggas had ever heard snaps on the beat. You see what I'm saying? So when we came out with that right there, and then right behind us, D4L dropped I Bet You Can't Do It Like Me and Laffy Taffy. Then the world pronounced this sound snap music. And that's how the term snap music came up. But before then, you got like 4 or 5 songs already out. Right. You see what I mean? So that's why I say it's really not a debate on who's really started this. You know what I'm saying? He was the reason why people started rapping. He said that we created the sound. You know, he didn't. That's what he was talking about. He was saying I stole the dance from him because he said that his granddaddy danced. But how the fuck do I know your granddaddy?
Nah, his granddaddy.
But okay, speaking of that, and then he did say like with the dancing, like so people was getting checked about the dance, like yo, like we made this dance, like y'all was really doing that.
I ain't never checked nobody about no dance. This is our first time ever hear me talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
He said he was checking people about the dance.
You probably checking people about the dance. I'm not checking nobody about no dance. Like I could have been telling this story 10, 15 years ago. It ain't about that. You see what I'm saying? I did what I did, look what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got the facts, the times, and the people who have stepped in to prove it. I even had the DJ T-Rock, who was the DJ at the pool place. The only DJ came on there and said, Parlay, it wasn't that dance wasn't even, I ain't see that dance before y'all brought that song. He said it on the line. Why the DJ gonna lie? So Fabo said the DJ lying too. He was the DJ who was playing everybody record. You see what I'm saying? The facts. Jesus Christ will come and say this. Fabo gonna say I stole that dance from him.
Yeah.
That's how you feel. That's what it is.
Go ahead, Brett.
I was gonna say so back then nobody ever mentioned anything about like y'all got that from us. So why do you feel like now this is being said?
I just think it's being talked about now because don't nobody really know the situation. Like if you wasn't there, how you gonna talk about this? You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't me or Pimp or Mook B or D4 or Lil Mar or Shawty Low, you really can't speak of this because all of this shit started in Born Home. Fabo not from Born Home. none of the other franchise boys is from Born Home. Me, Shouty Low, Shot Boys, Moot Dealer, all from Born Home. So like this shit started in my projects. So if you weren't there, you just came in certain times. And it's been 20 years, so I can understand how times can get mixed up and you can put certain timelines over each other. I understand it. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I come in to let you know, no, it's this time and this time, because I vividly remember. I was living it.
Right.
So nigga just got bad memory.
Yeah, he got bad memory.
So how do you feel about like nowadays? Like, I feel like then it was easier to monitor who created what. Like you can tell, like it's the origin. Like nowadays you got the internet, so it's a lot of these young dancers, a lot of black dancers getting raped because all you got to do is put something on the internet and somebody with a bigger fan base or audience can steal it from you, such as labels, whoever, pay some other kids to do some shit. So how do you feel about that? Like now?
Just if you feel like if you believe in something, push it. You know what I'm saying? If you really believe in something and you really push it, and it's really in your heart and your energy, it's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. I'm a testament to that. You see what I'm saying? The type of music I made didn't emulate my lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? But it was me. You know what I'm saying? I like dancing to this day. If I get on and some music come on, I feel it, I still start dancing to this day. You see what I'm saying? I just pushed my dream. I didn't know nothing about music. My first song, Money, that Fabo was talking about, it was 20 bars. The first verse, I got three verses on that song. The first verse is 20 bars. I didn't even know how to write bars. You see what I'm saying? So I came into this game not knowing nothing. We introduced the world of Fruity Loops. We had Fruity Loops because that was the only beat program that you can get. You can download it for free. And the sound came on it with cheesy sounds, so we didn't have no choice but to use these sounds. I made Lean With It, Rock With It. Pimpin' made White Tea and All I Think They Like Me. We are the producers. You know what I'm saying? So you talking to the producers and the artists. We created the sound. You know what I'm saying? It's not no debate. Nobody's not gonna say this. Nobody's gonna argue with this. Fabo just gonna argue that we hit Dan first. And that's cool though. At the end of the day, both of us are successful. All of us came from the same part of town. And along with what we did and them coming behind us is really what made that sound pop nationally. You see what I'm saying? So kudos to everybody from Bankhead, everybody who came before us and after us.
Now, sure. Do you feel like y'all got taken advantage of by labels at the time, or was everything straight right away with the business? Do you know? Or I mean, of course you know, but how do you feel about that?
Oh no, I ain't never had, like me personally, or I speak on the Franchize Boyz.
Yeah,
we never had no bad label, nothing. See, this is what people have to feel and realize: when you hot, you have the leverage. You dictate what you want to do, how you want to do it, and who you want to do it with. And ever since I've been in the game, I always had the leverage. So I don't really understand how it is to play from a different position. You see what I'm saying? Our first deal, we got $425,000. They gave us all of it. They didn't give us a little bit. We had all of it. You see what I'm saying? And we produce our own records. We record our own music. Only thing we needed it for is mixing and mastering. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and then even with JD, we have never had a contract with Jermaine Dupri, like with So Def.
Oh, word.
You see what I'm saying? JD was the president of Urban at Virgin. JD got us the deal with Virgin, an imprint deal. We owe all our success to JD. Because he slapped this shit.
Jermaine Dupri,
slapped this shit, you know what I'm saying? Took us global. You know what I'm saying? But we never had no contract with JD. You see what I'm saying?
I don't even feel like you guys are making that, like,
huh?
I don't feel like when they talk about JD's success and come up, like, I haven't heard you guys mention that much to the extent where you saying you guys owe him your success, which is crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah. He stamped this shit. Like White Tee was already out. Oh, I Think They Like Me was already out. See, when White Tee was out, Oh, I Think They Like Me was out. But we took a deal with Universal, and Universal back then just give you the check. You know, Atlantic was the marketing label. You know what I'm saying? So we just went with the most money. They didn't know how to market us. So when Oh, I Think They Like Me got hot, Oh, I Think They Like Me was the hottest song in the street, and it was on the radio already. All right.
What?
When JD came, JD was like, "What y'all got going on?" Because he did the White Tee remix. Back then JD did all the remixes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, "What's going on with y'all?" We like, "They ain't really doing nothing with us. We just doing shows and shit." So he was like, "Telling me I want to release." So we hit Universal, said we want to release. They gave us a release. The shit was that simple. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
And he did the remix song with us, and then he put it on that Young Fly Flashy Volume 1 that he dropped up on the Virgin. And the single was on there. And it ended up being one of the hottest songs on that CD. So he was like, "What do y'all have next?" And we was like, "Oh, then we'll rock with it already on the radio." And that's when we ended up getting a deal with Virgin. And we dropped that album. That album went platinum. You know what I'm saying? So when JD left the next year with the Dem Jam, we were still in contract with Virgin, but they had merged with Capitol. And our album budget at the time was supposed to be $1.5 million. So they was telling JD that JD had to give Capitol $3 million for us. And then on top of that, JD will have to give us 1.5 for our album. And it just didn't make sense at the time. You see what I'm saying? But we have never stopped fucking with JD. He never stopped fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing but love still to this day.
For sure. I love to hear that, man. That's what it's about. So like shit, literally every time Lean with it, Rock with it, all that shit come on in the club, y'all still get paid.
Facts.
Love that. Love that.
Facts.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, to be honest, like the first album probably was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still
Go
rap.
ahead, flex, lie. Go ahead, lie. We see you.
I can still rap to that shit. Like, you know what I mean? That shit still sound good. Like it's a couple of songs, like, that maybe you could tell, like, okay. But nah, some of that shit, most of it still sound good. Like even Lean with a Rock with it, the shit sound clean as a motherfucker. Like, so do you even ride to some of your old shit sometimes?
I don't know how kind of mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I kind of I'm the type of person that the things I did. I'm always continuing and trying to create new paths and new ways and new levels and new ventures for myself. And throughout my whole career, I consistently been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the movies, I didn't know nothing about doing movies. I knew nothing about writing movies. I jump out there, wrote a movie myself, got my homies that he gonna shoot it, got a whole bunch of people I knew to be in it. I dropped the movie later on. 2 years later, I'm almost at 5 million views. I never did no promo about it. I never spent the 50 cents on promo. You know what I'm saying? Streets. I'm steady proving to myself what I can do and the things I can do. I've been in the community giving back for 7 years straight. You see what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the best football coaches in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Not just rapper, producer, movie writer, actor, football coach, activist. Like I'm doing it all. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm still not done yet. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I got to use everything I've done in my whole story to preach this real shit to all these people who want to come behind me, all the niggas who want to live a street life, because it ain't shit I ain't did. From the streets to the music, I done did top level everything. I've always been a real nigga, always stayed solid, never did no whole shit. When my name spoke, niggas don't come, it don't come with bullshit in no shape, form, or fashion. You see what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of people who can say that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just using my story and myself as a testament, you know what I'm saying, to be able to speak to people and show people what real really is.
Maybe we could go talking about your new single then. You talking about being a real one.
Yeah. Hey, that to me right now, I think that's the hardest song out. Now, I don't want to say that and make people feel like, oh, it ain't harder than this, because it's a lot of hard songs out. But when I speak for the streets. I advocate for the streets. When I talk for the streets. So when I talk, I don't mean everybody and everything else. I feel like the real one is the hardest and the realest song out right now, because all the music is telling niggas to go buy these shoes, buy this car, spend this money. Ain't no songs to keep you grounded no more. Ain't no songs to help you understand, oh, I don't need to do this because it ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I dropped this whole project.
Yep, we got the EP. Realize everybody ain't living, but yeah, shout out to Bloody J and Joe Gifted on that record. Yo, dope, cinematic for sure. Some cinematic shit, man. So with the EP, man, you got a lot of dope features and shit. So talk about putting that together.
Well, I ain't dropped the project in like 2 years. But like for the past 2 years, I've been real heavy into football. Like I've been coaching football like year round. for the past 2 years. And like, my kids go to preseason nationals. They go to the nationals in India. The kids I coach are like the top kids in the nation, not just the state of Georgia, the nation. Like the team I was coaching was the #1 team in the nation for the past 2 years. So the kids I coach is like high level kids. So I was really into that, and I kind of let the music stuff go. And I be seeing everything that's going on, and it's a lot of stuff I don't agree with. It's a lot of stuff I like. And as I look up, I wasn't seeing nobody, how Jeezy used to be. Like when you want to listen to music in the streets, you want to combine the both. Like Jeezy gave you the stories and he gave you that music to make you be like, you know what, I ain't going out tonight. I'm finna run this bag up. I don't want no shoes. I just feel like we was missing that. And I felt like I could be able to bring that to the game. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm doing the OG Talk podcast, and our people was liking stuff I was saying. And it's the same stuff that I put in my music. So I like, if they like what I'm talking about on here, and I know they like the music. So I just sprung into action, recorded a whole bunch of songs. It started off with Takeoff, the song with Takeoff on Tupac. It started with Dell, and I just started recording. So over the past year, that's why I put this little project together.
Respect.
Most of the kids I coach, they like 13 years old, 12, 13 years old. So the kids and the don't know, I learn who they are from these kids. You know what I'm saying? When my kids turn me on to something, then I go back and I investigate and I watch it to make sure that what they're hearing, I know how to break it down and explain stuff to keep them on path. You know what I'm saying? Because we listen to this music and they look at these images and these videos and they believe everything they see. You know what I'm saying? So I have to break stuff down, but I don't have no problem with these. I got a few of my homies, you know what I'm saying? My little bros, they 20, 21 years old, and they making this music, and I'm around them just giving them the game. You know what I'm saying? And they like, they want to do songs and stuff with me, but like I tell them, it's y'all time. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to do what I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But y'all take y'all time, y'all have y'all time. I'm gonna support y'all to the fullest.
What's some of the new artists that you rocking with out in Atlanta?
Greedy. I mess with Greedy. 21 Gang Greedy. Bull Tay. From Clayco. Joe Gifted. My bro Big Avelli. Woo. Ray Lee. You know what I'm saying? I like the underground. I like underdog actually. You see what I'm saying?
Too, man.
I like music with content. Like a lot of artists I like, and I can hear them, but I can't ride to them. You see what I'm saying? They don't give me different emotions. I listen to your mixtape, all the songs sound alike. All of them head bobbing. Sometimes I don't want to head bob, but I might want to listen to you. I like what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? So I like a whole bunch of underground artists because I like to follow their movement. I like to follow their stories. I like to follow what they're saying. Like Real Recognize Rio. You know what I'm saying? I really like him. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to everybody. I'm ear to the streets.
For sure. Can you give us a story? Like give us like a random story about Buddy. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Buddy. Like this is a story maybe that everybody would know. Or a memory.
Okay. Rest easy, buddy. I can probably say that I wouldn't be doing what I am doing now if it wasn't for Buddy. Because Buddy was the one who really pushed me to go to college. And if I would have went to college, I would have never ran into a pimp. If I would have never ran into a pimp, I would have never recorded money. You see what I'm saying? And Buddy was the type of person that he had a great mind on him. And Buddy is the one who came up with the concept of white tee. He was in the studio. Buddy was like, we need to do a song about a white tee because everybody wear white t-shirts. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I wear throwback. He was like, well, what you got up on your throwback? And I was like, you know what? Everybody do wear white tees. And that's where we got the concept to do white tee at. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, we owe a lot to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, to this journey. You know what I'm saying? So, Buddy was definitely a major part into how this whole story unfolded.
Yeah, that's smart. And jumping on like trends is very big. You know what I'm saying? Like for the record, like I used to go to the flea market and get the packs of like 20 long white tees, like straight throwback, bro. It's crazy. But I do think jumping on the trends has always been the way to go. But I did have a question, like like real one and you know the snap era is totally different. Do you feel like people are holding you at that snap era, or are they letting you grow and try new things?
Truthfully, don't nobody compare me to dancing.
Okay.
Truthfully, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't compare me because you know the life I lived beside my music life was a real impact on the city. You know what I'm saying? Like even the stuff I did in the street wasn't like no just regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I really made an impact in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I think that people looked at me like that and wouldn't really say, Parlae, you're a dancer, even though that's what I did. You see what I'm saying? So I think me telling this story now, it helps it even more because of people be like, oh, you've been like that since then and you was dancing and stuff like that. I think that I will help more people come out of their shell and be themselves. You see what I'm saying? And that was one of the reasons me naming this EP, realize everybody ain't living, because a lot of people live for other people. They see the other people do it, they want to do that. People are not themselves. And I've always been a person who stayed myself, regardless of ever what the situation was.
Damn right. Okay, so Parlay, man, what does the word progress mean to you right now? You know, we did our last interview literally like a year ago from today. I think it was like the 13th of last year, but what does it mean to you right now, the word progress?
Elevating life. Elevating life. And your life is your life. So if it don't never be on social media, don't nobody never see it, you still have to live it. So I would say right now, progress is living your life, being the best you right now that you can be. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be the best you can't help nobody else. You can't help your wife, your boyfriend, or your sisters, or your brothers, or your homies if you're not the best you. So progress.
Hey, love it. Again, man, we appreciate you for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you so much for everything you do to the culture or for the culture, man. Real shit.
Yo,
Appreciate
would you battle Fabo in the dance battle?
I don't know if I got moved like I used to. See, that was young lady. See, I was like 19, 20.
Them knees bad now, huh?
Nah, my knees ain't bad. I can't say I ain't been into the front with the dancing like I used to be. I like me. I like watching. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it might happen. I can't say it won't happen.
Y'all would change the whole shit if you played your
Real
music
shit.
and dance to it.
True.
I eat the ass up there, lean with it though.
Hey, do you think y'all should have been on the Millennial Tour?
We are the millennial.
So I say, fuck.
Ain't no millennium without ain't no millennium tour without franchise D4L. Facts.
I agree, bro.
That's one of the best eras, yo.
Facts.
I agree.
Real shit. Real shit.
Down, man.
Show anything else?
Right now, go download it. Go download a new single. Real Ones, Bloody J, featuring Joe Gifted. Go on, get the EP. Realize everybody ain't living. # real. Get ready. I got the TV show gonna drop. I'm finna start shooting TV as soon as we come out quarantine. The Trap House. This coming real soon. If you haven't seen my movie, The Trap, go to YouTube and get that. Get ready for OG Talk Podcast. Content is coming. Stay tuned.
We excited, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah, man. Parlay, thank you again, man. We out.
We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Don't join the pack. Know where we at. We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.